service of CNC Worldwide.
The Daily is a service of CNC and Jib Jab greetings. I'm Bud Lowell. Your full AccuWeather forecast is always on top here on your CNC local pages. Boaters, you have a small craft advisory on Lake Ontario, noon Monday through 5 a.m. Tuesday. That means high wind gusts are expected to produce hazardous wave conditions, especially for smaller boats. Gasoline prices are definitely back on the rise in the five-county Rochester region. The American Automobile Association's fuel gauge report says the average price Sunday for our area was $3.65 per gallon for unleaded regular. That was up by a penny from the day before and up from $3.58 a week ago. That's a penny per day increase, exactly the opposite of what was happening a month ago. The lowest prices we spotted this weekend were $3.59 at some stations on the west side. To put that into some perspective, a year ago we were paying $3.84 in the Rochester area. The statewide average price is currently $3.76. The AAA's analyst says gasoline prices are rising again because crude oil prices are rising. Last week they hit their highest levels since the end of May, and now a new factor is in play. The drought crisis sweeping across the Midwest is causing a drastic slowdown in shipping crude and oil products on the Mississippi River. Barges can't be fully loaded because the river is too shallow. As Kodak pushes towards the auction of its patent library next month, the company has lost its patent infringement case against Apple and Research in Motion. The U.S. International Trade Commission upheld a judge's finding that neither company violated Kodak's rights by using digital image preview technology in its products. Kodak believes the way iPhones and BlackBerry smartphones handle image preview is based on its work, and Kodak says it will appeal the ITC's decision. Kodak spokesman Chris Veranda issued a statement saying Kodak's patent has been upheld by the U.S. Patent and Trade Office and in previous litigation. Apple said the company will have no comment. If Kodak can force Apple and RIM to pay licensing fees, that would boost the value of the patents it's planning to sell in August. Rochester police report making 16 arrests as crowds leaving the annual Puerto Rican festival congregated along northeast Rochester streets. Police had a heavy presence in case of trouble and to discourage impromptu parades. Traffic was backed up, some bottles were thrown. Channel 13 reported someone smashed the window on one of its news cars with a rock. The festival itself is a family event that focuses on Puerto Rican food and culture. The trouble usually starts when young people try to keep partying on the streets after the event closes. Police said the overall volume of incidents and arrests after this year's festival was down compared with last year. Meanwhile, Rochester police say a man was shot early Monday outside 561 State Street near downtown. The 32-year-old victim was shot multiple times in the lower body and taken to Strong Memorial with non-life-threatening injuries. Police are continuing their investigation. And a Greece teenager is dead following a crash early Sunday morning in Churchville. 2 other people were treated at Strong Memorial Hospital for injuries suffered in that single-vehicle crash. Police say an SUV driven by 25-year-old Sean Bailey of Rochester went off I-490 eastbound. The driver overcorrected and the car rolled into a grove of trees by the interstate. 18-year-old Caitlin Sibley of Greece was thrown from the vehicle and killed. She was pronounced dead at the scene. The driver and passenger Kelly McNeil of Rochester received what the Monroe County Sheriff's Department called minor injuries. On this page, you can find links to these and other stories. At the bottom, links for you to use. You can post us your own news updates, sports, salutes, or whatever is of interest to you directly to our editor. Next news as it happens, updates when necessary. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.